and the Lextop fell for it. Nigeria came with their corrupt money, and Alex Todd fell for it. And today, look at where we are. But I pray that Finland redeem themselves. This is an opportunity for them to redeem themselves. You know, Chukwu Okike Abiama will always give you the opportunity over and over again. And when you abuse that opportunity, when things begin to happen, you will have nobody to blame than yourself. And I believe that Chukwu Okike Abiama have given them the opportunity to make things right. So the Finland authority, the ball is on their court to make things right. The ball is on their court to straighten the crooked way. The ball is on their court to expel the evil that have penetrated into their system. There is nothing that comes in contact with Nigeria and remains the same. Never. Nothing comes in contact with Nigeria and remains the same. You see what they are doing in the United States. Nigeria were able to penetrate Donald Trump camp to slow down the actions that is coming from the United States. You see what they did? Christian genocide in Nigeria, that Donald Trump sent envoy to Nigeria, and they came down to Nigeria and they saw things with their eyes. They went to IDP camp and saw people who were born in IDP camp. They grow in IDP, they marry in IDP camp, and they stay there. People who lost their entire family, who lost their children, their husbands, they met them in IDP camp. Christians. But yet, Nigerian government was able to unleash $9 million. They were able to unleash $9 million to lawmakers in the United States to calm down that very move. Today, did you see how slowly everything is dying down? When that issue started, everybody was outraged. Everybody was speaking about it, every media. Lawmakers. Donald Trump sent envoy from the United States to Nigeria. They came. But all of a sudden, we began to see different things. That he is now working with Nigerian government. Working with who? The same terrorists that you're supposed to stop, you're working with them. You're working with Nigerian military when there are evidence showing that Nigerian military is working hand in hand with the terrorists. I didn't make the accusation. Former chief of army staff made the accusation on national TV. It is not me. So you don't say that maybe a Biafran. No, I didn't mean. The video is still in the public. Apart from that video, we have seen on several occasions where the terrorists came and kidnapped people, and before they could come, a call came. A call came from the authorities and told the security men to move out. And immediately the security men move away from the security post, the terrorists will come back and kidnap people. They told us they were going to investigate where that call came. Up to today, Musa could not be able to mention where that call came from. The defense minister, up to today, cannot be able to explain who made that call to remove the military from their posts and allow the terrorists to come and kidnap innocent children in their school. Till date, there is no explanation to that. Even their journalists don't have the balls to question that anymore. We have seen on several occasions where the terrorists will be attacking a village. The villagers will be calling on the military. They will not come. They will not come until sometimes they will do the operation for complete 4 hours. Some throughout the whole night till morning. They will not come. And when the terrorists left, they will not come. When the villagers mobilize to go after the terrorists, what do you see? The same government that have refused to protect the villagers will now come and arrest the villagers. Which same country will be working with this kind of military? With this information to the public, United States, you know, is one of the one of the most advanced country in the world, if not the most advanced country in the world. Every single information, they will have it through your bedroom. They have it. So there is nothing I'm saying here that they don't know. The hijack of Nigerian government and the infiltration of the terrorists was first of all announced by the US before we begin to talk about it. Master Samuel made a program where a commanding general, talked about the way terrorists are planning to have a coalition in Nigeria and take over. So the United States of America has more information than you and I have. But all of a sudden, after the $9 million release to the United States, the same US will come out and tell you that they are working with the Nigerian government. They are working with the Nigerian military. The same military that have reintegrated terrorists in their midst. The same military that fellow military men are crying that their fellow military men are shooting them from the back. Nigerian military men are confessing that their fellow military men shoot them from the back while they are in action. Some of them are resigning because of the way they have been infiltrated with the terrorists. And the United States will boldly say they are working with Nigeria. And look at what is happening. Last time they came and told us that they killed somebody, and the person they said they killed has been killed 4 years ago. That is how Nigeria disgraces anything that comes through. That was a disgrace to the United States of America. Is either that Nigeria lied, they killed that person long ago, or that the United States lied. But was anybody able to clear that? Nobody cleared it. We did not see the cops. We did not see the pictures or the video of how the person was murdered. There was just a video I saw before I came online of the chief terrorist in Burkina or Mali. One of the chief terrorists was murdered in Kobe, and they got the video. They show the video live of the man. They show his corpse and the video. They show it. So you wouldn't come tomorrow and say the person have killed before is still alive. But in Nigeria, when they come, you go to the media, they say, oh, 300 terrorists surrender. 400 terrorists have been captured. Oh, we have taken over. All for mouth. You can never see evidence. But the terrorists will invade the barrack and they will show evidence. Terrorists will invade barrack, cut away with all their ammunition and weapons, and they will show evidence. Terrorists will kidnap, remove the head of people, and they will show evidence. A country that negotiates with terrorists every time. Not once, not twice, not thrice. A country that will use their own, they use a jet to go and drop ransom money for terrorists in cash. Everything I'm saying here, some of you think that maybe because I'm saying it on social media, it's a YouTube something. No. Everything I'm saying, there is an evidence in their own conventional media of the confession. Most of you saw the confession that Baba Ahmed made. The other one they call Baba Ahmed. That Mauritanian man that is claiming to be a Nigerian. One of the terrorists. Baba Ahmed. When he was talking about how they paid ransom to free his cousin. It was discussed on national TV how they paid ransom. This is the country they want us to be part of. Recently, we saw somebody come and make accusation. And after making that accusation, instead of the country to investigate, they arrested the whistleblower. A whistleblower came out and mentioned the name of a lawmaker, Ndume. Ndume was the one that is superheading the arrangement of payment of ransom. And one of the testimonies that they collected 5 billion from the federal government to give to the terrorists. And they went and gave terrorists 1.9. They gave terrorists 1.9 billion naira and they took 3.1 to themselves. When the whistleblower blew the whistle, instead of going to investigate or arresting the man, what did they do? They arrested the whistleblower. The DSS arrested the whistleblower and accused him of leaking information. In that ransom payment, the whistleblower named Ali Ndume, a lawmaker. He mentioned the NSA, National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu. They were mentioned in ransom payment to terrorists. A ransom of 5 billion. And when they collected the 5 billion, they reduced it and gave the terrorists 1.9, and they keep 3.1 to themselves. This is just one out of many. Do you know how many billions we have paid for the Kwara people that they were released? Initially, they said they rescued Kwara people. But when the Kwara victims begin to speak, it became very clear that no rescue was done. No rescue was done. They first of all said that they lost one soldier in the fire and in the quest for rescue, and it was debunked. English Alhaji came and gave the update that the man they said that was killed was not killed in that rescue. He was ambushed on a different place, not for that rescue. They made exchange. They did their necessary exchanges, and then those Kwara people were released. And so many other places where they have paid ransom. In this same Nigeria we are talking about, the government is still negotiating with terrorists till tomorrow. They wanted terrorists, they hold meeting with the government on the table. Even they order the government, when you are coming, don't come with your uniform, don't come with soldiers. They take the life of soldiers and police and they wear their uniform and come to sit in the meeting with the government. This is happening in Nigeria, the country that Finland is taking information from. This is happening in a country that Finland is listening to. A country that took information and gave to Finland that they're using to pursue Manchester. And the person that planned and organized this information today is also facing a terrorism case in Nigeria. AK-47 was found in his house. He is being charged for sponsorship of terrorism in that same Nigeria today as we speak. The person that gave them information. The person that orchestrated all this thing was part of the kidnap of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya and the extraordinary regime, which is against international law. And most importantly, Nigeria does not obey its own law, let alone international law. How can Finland, of all people, a respected country like Finland that follows human rights, how can you take information from a lawless country that does not obey human rights, does not obey the rule of law, does not obey their own law, let alone international law? How can you arrest your citizen, sentence your citizen based on unverified information? And today, as we speak, from the beginning until the prosecution council closed their case, there was no testimony from anybody on the section of Nigeria. Nobody came to testify. Bianca Ono did not go to testify. Internal Affairs Minister did not go. These are people who went to plan the secret extradition of Martin Simon and it failed. These are the people who went and contracted a company that manufactured the information they are using against Martin Simon. These are the people who are sponsoring false flag in Biafra land to indict Martin Simon. Now the case has begun. Come and testify. Come and defend your accusation. Nobody saw them. They disappeared. From the beginning of the prosecution until the prosecution closed their case, they did not come to testify. And today, the defense counsel is doing their job excellently well. Yesterday, there were testimony. There were people who were called up to testify yesterday. And their testimony was top-notch. And their testimony was also on our favor. They didn't come there to lie. They are not part of the agitation. These are people on their own, individuals on their own. They are not part of agitation. These are people, legitimate people on their own with informations, classified information. They were in the court yesterday to say the truth and nothing but the truth. And that is why you hear Mazi Simon Ekpa say what he said. Listen to him again. That was why Mazi Simon Ekpa said what he said. Listen to him. That was why he said that. That was why he said what he said yesterday. If I now know what goes lazy, the truth is out and you cannot hide the truth. Once you are standing on it, is the people that have problem is when you lie one lie, you need 1,000 lies to back up the lie. Even 1,000 lies will not be enough because anytime you're being caught up, you need to manufacture a new lie. But when you say the truth stands out, no matter how long it takes. Anytime you talk it, call it up, it will just say it's the way it is. It doesn't need to think. When you are standing on the truth, even if you are sleeping and they wake you up, all you need to do is to repeat the same thing you said before. You don't need to manufacture anything. And I bet you the truth have come to stay. And there is nothing anybody can do. By the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama, we are praying that the Chukwu Okike Abiama will arrest the Finland authorities and their government and make them realize that everything is not about economy, everything is not about exchange. You cannot exchange humanity for economic interest. Finland must not exchange humanity with economic interest. Let the rule of law take place. Let fairness be had. That is all we're asking. We are not asking for any special treatment from Mazi Simon Ekpa. But if you know what the law of Finland says, regardless who is involved, implement it. Implement it. Because Biafrans, we are watching. Just like Dr. Masanga said yesterday, it doesn't end here. If you refuse to do the right thing, we are going to take you to ICC where you are going to do the right thing. We are going to take you to International Criminal Court where it doesn't end here. If they refuse to use this opportunity, we will be settled in ICC. So it doesn't matter whatever the outcome may be, they have the opportunity to redeem themselves. Finland have the opportunity, a great opportunity to do justice to this very case. A case that was not supposed to be in the first place. They have succeeded in distracting our declaration. They have succeeded in distracting our declaration. Let Mazi Simon Ekpa go and continue his pursuit for freedom. Let Mazi Simon Ekpa go and continue his assignment. Let Mazi Simon Ekpa go and continue his defense for Biafra and redeem your country. The judge has that opportunity to put back Finland where they belong. The judge has the opportunity to take back the image of Finland that Nigeria have destroyed. As I said before, nothing comes in contact with Nigeria and remains the same. Nothing. There is nothing on the earth that comes in contact with Nigeria and still remains the same. It doesn't happen anyway. Now you understand. Maybe you don't know, but now you understand. The examples is everywhere. I have given an example of Donald Trump, how he has, in one way or the other, become so soft. A man that was speaking tough on Nigerian Christian genocide. Today, they have used $9 million to water down the Christian genocide. But I believe that Chukwu Okike Abiama is not asleep. The case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in the house in the United States. And people are still there speaking. And Biafrans in the United States are not sleeping. We are not keeping quiet. We are not relenting. They can suppress everything they can. When a time of a thing have reached, there's nothing they can do. When the appointed time has come, there is nothing any human being can do. And this is that time, the time we waited for. We have waited for this time for a very long years. And there is nothing anybody can do. There is nothing anybody can do. As long as we are standing on the truth, you can only delay our victory, but you cannot stop it. And you have delayed us enough. You have delayed us enough. Every Biafran agitating group today is doing exploit. You see what IPOB is doing in Israel, in conjunction with avid ambassadors of self-determination and the Rising Sun. You see what they're doing in the parliament of Israel. IPOB is doing under our sister, with the help of our sister Rachel, our beloved sister Rachel, single-handedly was able to pull that off and then brought IPOB into it, and every other person carried along. And that is why I tell people, you can do exploit without attacking people. Every one of us can make impact. This issue of personality, praising yourself, if it's not my group, it's not going to work. That is arrant nonsense. You only end up confusing yourself and confusing other people. And at the end of the day, you achieve nothing. Look at that achievement in Israel. It was single-handedly pushed by our sister Rachel. She was in the front line with one of our brothers was following her. She started with Biafran people at a stage. Many of them withdrew. And she continued. Because for you to make such impact, it requires time. It requires money. It requires effort. Our sister Rachel pulled that off until it became a reality. We saw when she was getting signatures from lawmakers in Israel. We saw her going to Knesset. Every time she shows it. So it is not just picture. You see it live. Whether our sister, the effort she put on, and at the end of the day, she said, when the SAC DOS wanted to claim her victory, she said, no, you don't claim that. The SAC DOS, they want to jump into that and say they were the one that did it. She said, no, you are not part of that. And she said, I did what I did under IPOB of Mazin Nandukukano as a promise I made to him, and also made to my husband that I will pursue because of Biafra. A single woman did it. And today, she handed over that victory. Handed over that victory to Biafran people, you and I. The victory in Israel today is your victory, is my victory. Even though the people that have represented, IPOB is there, represented in the front line. And you and I, we are included. You can't say, oh, because they didn't call the name of your group, you begin to attack it. Oh, because they didn't call your name, you don't talk about it. Oh, because they didn't put you there. Yeah. No, that's madness. What matters is the purpose. The purpose for which you get the goal. The goal is what matters. Likewise in the US, you have seen many of us doing exploit in the US. You see this our sister, this our beloved sister, Chioma, Professor Chioma Goma. You saw her speak in one of the organizations in the US. She had made speech in many gatherings in the US on the issue of Biafra. And so many other people that are making impact in different places. It takes one man to make that move. Look at Biafra today before the whole world. It took man to Simon Ekpa to carry Biafra to this level that we are today now. On internet, facing the court on international level. Ready to enter into ICC. It took one man. Sacrificing everything, sacrifice his career, his life, everything. He abandoned every luxury. And he is in the court today for you, for me. It takes one man. That is why we must appreciate each other. If you know that area, you can make impact. That area, you know that this is where I understand very well. This is where I perform very well. Go there and begin to make impact. Now, not tomorrow. Stop gossiping. Stop talking about irrelevant issues. We must focus because the war ahead of us must be won. We must win this battle ahead of us. Our enemies are not joking. Even when we are playing around and joking, they are not joking. They are not. You are the one playing around, but our enemies are not playing. So, my fellow Biafrans, every one of you that is out there today and you join us on this program, if you have not liked or shared this program, you are part of the problem. Like this program, share it. Don't join those who are attacking our platform. If you are one of those attacking this platform, desist. If you don't desist, what will happen to you, I will not tell you. What will happen to you, I will not tell you. And when it starts happening, you will not see any place to go and apologize. If you are among those attacking my platform, reporting my platform, reporting my messages, scamming or spamming my message, if you are one of those, desist. If you don't, whatever happened to you, you will be responsible for it. This is the first time I'm making this warning. Because I know them. Those that come to spam my program, to attack my platform, reporting, your report cannot bring this platform down because it's a platform that stands on the truth, built on the truth. Wherever you are, like the program, share it, give a thumbs up, touch the notification bell so that when I come online, you'll be notified. Because some of you do not start. If you start with us, you can understand the content of the program. If you don't start, some will not start with you, but they will just come and jump in and they begin to make a comment that doesn't add water. It is important that you join us, begin with us, so that we understand the content of the program. Very important. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect everyone. Remember, there was no court today. Today is a resting day. In the case of Master Simon Ekpa, the judges and the courts and our fellow Biafrans who are there, they are resting today. There is no court today. The major D-Day we are expecting is Friday. We are still going to be here tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think, I'm going to get the update of tomorrow, what's going to happen tomorrow. But today, there is no court. But Friday is the major one. Friday is the major one. That is the cocoa of the whole thing. That day, Master Simon Ekpa, this time it is not his lawyers, it is not his legal team, it is he himself, Master Simon Ekpa, will stand up on the podium to put things down. And you trust Master Simon Ekpa. Remember, it was his exposition that crumbled Nigeria. It is his exposition that made Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to recognize him. And the opportunity for that exposition will be given to him on Friday. You can imagine what will happen. It is all over. Chukwu Okike Abiama is going to give us victory. Chukwu Okike Abiama is going to give us victory. So like and share this program. Join us. I'm going to come back again in the evening for more updates and more encouragement. Join us on the evening program. When I come on the evening program, join us on the evening program. Touch the share button. Share the program. Share it. Like. You see a thumbs up. Give thumbs up and like it. Share it. Touch the notification bell. There's a bell there. Touch that bell. So that whenever we come online, you will be notified. It is very important. And the reason it is important for you to like is when you are liking the program will be promoted. It will be extended to other people that want to watch it. When you click like, it will be subscribed to other people also. It will be notified to other people to come and join. So like the program. Each time you join us, like and share. Like and share. It is very important. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect every single one of us that have in this program. I thank you all for being in this program. Those who are in Finland, we continue to pray for them. For Chukwu Okike Abiama to continue to guide and protect everyone that is in that Finland. Every Biafran, I don't care the group you belong, I don't care where you're there, whatever reason you've been there must be a good reason. If you have a bad reason, it is up to you. But my prayer is that Chukwu Okike Abiama will guide, protect, and secure every Biafran that is in Finland. You will never know sorrow. No evil shall befall you. No evil shall befall you. None of you will fall sick. You will return back to your areas safely, safe and sound. I also pray for our supreme leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that Chukwu Okike Abiama will continue to guide and protect him, give him good health, strengthen him. No evil shall befall him. No weapon formed or fashioned against our supreme leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, shall prosper. Chukwu Okike Abiama will continue to guide him, protect him, and very soon his victory will be signed and sealed, and he will come out and join us. I pray for Mazi Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister. Chukwu Okike Abiama, we continue to speak on his behalf. Chukwu Okike Abiama, we continue to speak on his behalf. Chukwu Okike Abiama, we continue to increase his wisdom. That 1,000 wisdom that he prayed for in his platform, that 1,000 wisdom he prayed, Chukwu Okike Abiama will multiply it to 2,000 wisdom as he's going to stand the podium and defend himself. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. He will join us very soon. No weapon formed or fashioned against us as Biafrans. Biafrans across the world, wherever you are watching this program from, no evil shall befall you. Chukwu Okike Abiama will give us our freedom. No weapon formed or fashioned against us shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa shall prosper. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being part of this program. I am going to play another video of Mazi Simon Ekpa at the end of this intro. After this intro, I'm going to leave and then put on the program of Mazi Simon Ekpa, one of his early messages, old message as early as 2020s. I want you to listen for you to understand that Mazi Simon Ekpa did not just jump into Biafra. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. That is why I am going back to bring those messages. So you wouldn't think that he just come out from some angle without an experience, without anything. He just jumped into the struggle. That is why I am going back to dig out messages that he preached as far back as 2020. I'm going to play them so that you can be able to follow and understand that the battle has just begun and we are going to win this battle no matter how. Thank you so much for watching and see you again in the evening by the grace of God. While you sit behind and watch the program.
From the roots to the sky, in the silence of the night, we still call your name. Through the storm and the struggle, we carry no flame. Though the walls may be high and the chains may be strong, your voice echoes louder every freedom song. We remember your courage, we remember your stand. For the people, for the future, for the promised land. Even when you're not here, your spirit still leads. In the hearts of the people, in our words and deeds. Oh, we don't go tired. We don't go fall. Through the fire, we stand tall. We know he will be free. Oh yeah. In our hearts, in our dreams, we believe. Simon Ekpa, we call your name.
See you again.
Born for the flame. We know he will be free. One day, through the night, we go see better day. We miss your voice, your guiding light. But your spirit keeps the fire burning bright. From the streets to the villages, the message go round. Every voice, every soul in a freedom sound. No prison can silence what the truth has begun. Like the rising of the moon and the shining of the sun. Hey, they can try to hold you down, but they don't understand. This is bigger than a man, it's the cry of a lion. From the elders to the youth, everybody know. Freedom is a seed and it's already grown. We don't go fail. on Ekpa'S, we call the level. All for the cause, all for the level. We know he will reach one day. Through the night we go see better day. We miss your voice, your guiding light. But your spirit keeps the fire burning bright. Even in absence, you're never gone. In every prayer, in every song, your strength lives on, your fire remains. Breaking the silence, breaking the day. Sunshine, freedom, freedom, we cry. Freedom, freedom, we rise.